Warning. Prepare to feel uncomfortable and possibly terrified. If you have a weak stomach or are on heart medication, consider turning away. Some call it creepy, others call it gross, but Colby's new serial killer-inspired look is something we can't ignore. Get ready for awkward laughs and maybe a cringe or two. Brace yourself. You might gag.
Be sure to leave a comment on this video to let us know what you think of the new Colby.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre.
Got some candy in my pocket.
I need to I'm gonna have to borrow Jeremy's little minivan, spray paint free puppies on the side.
It's for sale.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're done with it already, huh?
We're gonna move on to nicer things. It runs good for the $1,700 I paid for it, but
Yeah.
it is $1,700 and I drive quite a long ways to work and back.
Don't feel like breaking down in random places.
Well, I realized also that during the winter, I started my truck with the automatic start, and that was so nice.
It's very nice.
So maybe I find a car that has that on it, and I'm not going to put it on the van because
Well, dude,
that thing could break down at any time.
I don't think you have enough faith. I bet you that fucker's a runner.
So hold on though, I am trying not to switch to your face
Yeah.
during this whole thing.
dude. Okay. Well, why don't we just do it on the count of three? We'll do it on the count of three. Ready?
I don't know. I feel like
One.
everybody should prepare themselves. Probably grab a puke bucket or two.
One.
Yeah.
Okay. I will walk them through it here once we switch. Okay?
Hold on though. Hold on, Brandon.
Yep.
I need you to describe it in the your best words. What do you? How would you put it into words if you were trying to explain to his parents, and you couldn't FaceTime or send a
I
picture?
guarantee my mom loves me right now still. It's fine.
Fuck, I don't know.
Well, once we get done with the reveal, we'll FaceTime my mom and I'll ask her if she loves me.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah, I'll FaceTime her.
But
She
you
definitely
can't,
still loves
when she answers the phone, you can't say anything. You just got to stare at her for 30 seconds without a word.
Okay. Yeah. No, we got this.
All right.
We got
That'd
that.
be pretty fucking funny, honestly.
Yeah, we got that.
You
We
think she'll
should
recognize you right away?
we should unmute the Bluetooth so that it plays through the speakers instead of like up to the phone.
Think she'll recognize you right away?
She'll be like, "What'd you do with my kid?"
How much do you want? I'll pay anything for Colby.
Hey, listen, stop talking, lady.
We're making the demands here.
Okay, so what are
Gross.
you doing? You gonna explain what's happening or what? Is that what's going on?
You kind of remind me of like a trucker that goes cross country just so he could pick up lot lizards.
So not a raper.
What?
What?
You get that too.
Dude, I don't
You
know.
do look like a trucker though. It just came to me. You look,
Yeah, I feel like
You look
I feel
like
like
you-
I should be driving.
you look
a
like
big
you
rig.
drive a Peterbilt.
So I wrote a few notes down.
You did.
that I just thought of. And I feel like in middle school, his nickname would have been Hefty Dahmer. Or
I don't get the reference on that.
and then
I'm missing.
you
the
look,
reference.
and speaking of Jeffrey Dahmer, you look like Jeffrey dominated cheeseburger.
Which we've seen personally.
Bring fucking cheeseburger out to record.
You could say you look like the white Bobby Lee.
I'm not even fucking that fat, dude.
Or
I'm more short than I am.
all right. And the last one is you look like the now picture of Bobby Hill.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even that fat.
I think
I'm
when
not
we
even
do
that
his
fat.
stand up, you should probably battle. You should do a stand up battle with him.
See, I feel like I'm only like I'm not good with jokes.
He's
like just
premeditated.
I'm good with
Making fun of people.
Making fun of people, yeah.
Well, you'll be going against Colby, so you'll have a fucking. Have
He's
a target
good
all
with
night.
The premeditated jokes.
All right. I haven't been switching to
We're
you
gonna
yet.
count them down.
Are we gonna?
All right,
Yeah.
and I'll explain here.
Well, hold on. No, you.
Once we
We're not
switch,
switching to you at all right now.
well, just switch on the count of 3, and I'm gonna
All
say
right.
something. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, I know what you're thinking, and yes,
It is Colby.
I do have high blood pressure.
That's fact. Yes, that's a fact.
That checks out.
I'm also not allowed around fucking schools,
100 feet.
school districts. You keep me out of the whole
next
school
level.
districts. This is my new look. Not doing it for attention. I'm doing it because I like it.
From here on, no, this is gonna be your look for forever.
Probably not forever, but I'm gonna rock it for a little while.
Well, give everybody like the full thing.
There's-
Give like left, right side.
Yeah, here,
you
let
know,
me-
good side, bad
Let me
side.
take the old trucker head
There
off
you
too,
go.
so
There you go.
we'll just do a whole.
Yeah. Yeah, slow. Yeah.
The
I'm
mullet's
doing that. You
starting
got
to get a little
skin flakes, and I don't
luscious.
want it to float into my beer.
Mullet's getting a little luscious, and it was time for a haircut. And I said, you know what? The mullet's getting long enough now that you can tell it's a mullet. Let's fucking
Weird it up a little bit.
let's go with fucking let's get the stash back. It's fucking.
Now,
The thing that fucked me up right away is as soon as she started cutting the beard off, I immediately realized that the double chin was way bigger than I remembered. And I was like, fuck, I just fucked up.
it's not bigger than you remembered. It's just bigger now than it was before.
It was, yeah. No, I have never had a clean shaven face at 225 pounds. So
I personally have never known you with a clean shaven face.
last time I had a clean shaven face was, I think the last time I had a mullet would have been Brad and Holly's wedding. I had the Fu Manchu mustache and a mullet. Yeah, so that would have been like 2017, 2017, 2018, somewhere in there.
Well, I just know when I met you that it must have been like the first like few times of you really growing out your beard like long, because you were always sitting there and like, oh, yep, I'm measuring it. I can get it up past my nose today. Then you would like pull it up. And
Yeah, that's how you reference,
Yeah.
You first is upper lip, second is nose, and then third is between your eyebrows, and then
then when it gets that, you can really tell when you need to actually wash it.
Dude, I
really
will
smell
say
it.
this: when you have a long beard, you if you don't shower for a day and you flip it up and you spilled something in it, you can definitely tell exactly what it is you spilled in it.
You don't have to spill anything. I fucking eat Alfredo and I can smell that shit in my beard for a whole day.
Mm-hmm. It gets.
I can
buried in
tell.
there.
I can tell if I drooled during the night.
Just
You
smells like spit.
You get these areas down below
crusty.
your mouth that are all like they're a little stiffer than the rest.
And the
Going like
best,
this and
the
flaking
best
off.
part is like Kylie's over there here talking. I'm sure she can smell it in the morning.
Oh,
When,
yeah.
like I haven't showered and I'm like, I'm going to work and I go to kiss her goodnight or good
morning.
morning. I know she smells it.
Yeah,
You can see it in her eye twitch.
it does.
That's when she's always like,
You know, it really does make you appreciate the fact that like women put up with a lot of shit. Just like slobber kit, like next morning slobber kisses that are stuck in your beard. Like that's one thing you don't think about daily. That's one thing that they definitely notice. Like there's no getting around that,
yeah.
especially when you fall asleep with a chew in your mouth.
Well, you probably shouldn't stink at all in the morning now.
Yeah, you should be good to go.
I'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lather my face down with fucking like baby oil and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you do got a little bit of little bumpage going on there.
Well, I got like a dry skin spot here from like having the beard.
Yeah.
But from just your skin dude, it is the wind blows, right? And you feel it. You walk outside, you feel it, and you're like, what the fuck? But then just sitting here, if there's like a slight breeze, like, I can feel it. And I'm like, I haven't felt that in a long time.
Yeah. Doing that on one of the colder weeks is probably not. You should have waited for it to get a little bit warmer.
Dude, I should have fucking did it last week so I could have felt what negative 40 degrees on my face was.
Why would you want to feel that?
I don't know. Sometimes you do shit just so you know what it's about. Like learning things the hard way. That was like my motto growing up, was learning things the hard way.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, dude. I think every life lesson that I've learned, I've had to do it the fucking hard way. One, by accident, or two, because I was just stubborn and I didn't want to listen to somebody tell me how to do something. Which I feel like, for the most part, is that's like a very common blue collar trait. Like men that are very blue collar and hands on type guys. I feel like a lot of them are like, oh, let me just have a shot at it quick. Let me figure it out on the go. You know what I mean? Or is that just me? Am I explaining myself?
Man, you really changed directions there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Colby for you.
Anyway.
No, I mean, I agree.
Random thought.
I feel like I get myself into tougher situations than I need to. One, because I don't like to ask people.
Dude, it's so hard
For
to ask
shit.
somebody for help.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I usually figure it out.
Yeah.
But it might be because I have a quart of oil on the ground, but I figured it out.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Dude, there's a lot of shit I've had to do twice because the first time I fucked it up. But if everybody around you doesn't know how to do what it is you're trying to do, you can usually play it off as you didn't fuck anything up. It's just part of the process.
God, you can't talk seriously tonight. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't work.
No.
Fuck me.
You got two mouths talking to me right now.
I don't know which one to look at.
Fuck me, please. Jesus. All right. Well, here, I got something for you guys then. It ain't serious. I mean, it's kind of serious, but it's I thought this was fucking super interesting, right? So you guys have all heard of there we go. Just lost it.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys have all heard of Jack the Ripper, right? Everyone's heard of Jack the Ripper, right?
That's a stupid question. Yeah.
One of the like biggest fucking murder mysteries ever, right? Just a few weeks ago, they used the murder weapon and like an awl that they found at the scene of the crime way back in the late 1800s.
Wait, what was that again?
An awl?
No, do the hand gesture again? There you go.
Little shank in action.
Is that how you stab?
That's how you stab.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
chloroform?
Well, I need a rag in order to show like properly.
You don't have it in
So-
your back pocket?
Does a serial killer walk around with the fucking murder weapon?
Great analogy.
Yeah, if he's going to murder, yeah. Like,
Okay, I guess I'll give you that one. No, it's not my back pocket. So Jack the Ripper, right? He killed several women in like alleys and shit in London back in the late 1800s. For those of you who don't know who Jack the Ripper is, which I feel bad if you don't know who it is. Historians removed the awe and they swabbed the awe with DNA test sampling kits, and they used like ancestry type services to connect the DNA all the way back. And they, after 140 years, they have figured out who Jack the Ripper finally is. And it turns out the gentleman, his name, he was a Polish immigrant named Aaron Kosminski. He was originally on one of the first murders. He was actually a suspect on one of the first ones, and then they like dismissed him as being one of the guys. So they fucking had him, let him go. He was no longer a suspect, and it went unsolved for 140 years till just now. I thought that was fucking fascinating.
But is that because this
It was
is that like
posted by
100%?
don't ruin it for him.
New York Times. posted
Don't.
it.
Oh,
No, I know. Like I'm looking at
Yeah.
stuff and I'm reading this stuff, but it says this historian Russell Edwards, whatever, was the one who publicly announced that the DNA technology identified the true identity of Jack the Ripper with 100% accuracy. But
Yeah.
probably is.
Well, once they get the DNA, they can trace it back to anyone that's in like an ancestry system like 23andMe.
Mm-hmm.
Once they find a living descendant that matches with the DNA that was found on the all, then it's done deal. They got him. I mean, there's no way that this guy, this Aaron Kosminski, could have left DNA on the murder weapon, and then they test his 140 years down the road descendant, and it matches what was on the all if he wasn't the one that did it. You know what I mean? I guess maybe somebody stole the all from him and killed the, I don't know. But it's pretty definitive. They are able, once they have the DNA, they can match it to your family ancestors. But I found it super crazy that 140 years later, they're solving fucking mysteries with DNA.
I'm waiting. It seems like he's got something that he's going to bring up as part of this. He's trying to debunk it for sure.
That's exactly what
No, I'm not trying to debunk it. I'm just trying to.
False story.
I'm trying to.
Actually,
I was just trying to read it and just fucking verify your story.
Oh, so he's just fact checking me. I was like, do I look like an untrustworthy fucking person?
Do you want me to answer?
Do I look like somebody that just makes up fucking stories?
not
Yes.
at all. Mm-mm.
That's what I thought. Hey, shh, quiet back there.
Did you say he was a barber?
No,
He was a barber.
he wasn't. I thought so. Like the Sweeney Todd thing, right? He was a barber.
Well, yeah, that was fiction, but
I know, but I always mixed up Sweeney Todd and Jack the Ripper stories as like, no, it wasn't Jack the Ripper. It was the dude that killed a bunch of people in Chicago. That's the one I mixed it up with. Like in the 1800s at like the National Convention in Chicago. It was like a giant convention, but in the late 1800s, a bunch of people went missing. And the guy was like a barber, but he owned like this hotel and he made like it was like a Sweeney Todd type deal. I can't, we looked it up on the podcast.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of H.H. Holmes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I always mixed up Sweeney Todd and that.
I don't think
story.
he wasn't a barber, was he? I think we looked it up and there was something else.
For some reason I thought it might be because I mix up Sweeney Todd in that story. And I just think he's a barber, you know? But there was something with like hotels having like hidden passageways and chutes. And he would
he had like a little dungeon and shit.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty much, he was like the first
It's so
official
weird that,
serial
like,
killer in America.
so weird that like I like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like reading history about like that kind
Not
of shit.
really. A lot of people like that kind of shit.
Brandon's straight into what I was saying.
Well,
I was making a joke reference about my face.
I get it, but that's not really a serial killery thing to say, really,
Yeah.
necessarily.
Speaking of your face,
What's up?
I actually think this might be a good move on your part,
I think so too.
especially from like the stand-up perspective, because I'm laughing more at you than I ever
Just
have.
at me. Yeah.
That's a fact.
It is easier to get people to laugh.
Yeah,
at
no,
you than with
everything.
you.
No, everything you're saying is kind of funny tonight.
Yeah. No, I dig this look. This is straight. All right, let me just explain to everybody how this whole look came. My wife doesn't like it.
No,
But she is the one that created it. Okay. So I had to go to the optometrist. It was my annual eye checkup. So I went. I had to get new glasses, right? So we're standing at the optometrist and I'm picking out glasses and she came with me to tell me which ones look nice and which ones don't, right? I found a pair of glasses. She liked them. I liked them. I was getting ready to be done. And she goes, oh no, these ones, my new ones, these ones. She goes, I don't know. They're you. You have to get them. I'm like, I love them. So let's get them. Once I got them, the bells in my head were going. And I'm like, okay, so I need a haircut soon too. So like, we're going to shape up the mullet. I got my new glasses. It's time to fucking do the mustache. And this is the product of those great ideas.
great ideas.
Yeah.
That's what you're calling them.
You know, from a guy that's got a face full of hair, you should not be judging somebody that has no hair and just a mustache. It's not proper etiquette.
What are you talking about?
Just there's rules, right? You fucking furry face guys can't be knocking on guys with just mustaches. Right?
He's had a mustache with no beard for 5 fucking minutes, and this guy's already making up rules and shit.
Multiple hours. Okay. I researched the rules of having a mustache.
Where? I'll look it up right now.
Well, I'll tell you after the podcast. Mr. Fact Checker.
Fuck you.
You know for a fact, as soon as you saw a picture of me today, you were like, God damn.
That was. But it sounded more like, God damn.
I don't know if I believe that.
Those are literally the words that came out of my mouth.
You literally asked what it would feel like on your dick later when you walked in.
I did. Not when I walked in. We were talking about something else.
Okay,
and it kind of just flowed.
5 seconds after you walked in.
It was more like
Your coat was still on.
my coat was on for like 30 minutes.
He's making shit up.
Well, then he's not wrong.
Well,
He's making shit up.
whatever, dude. But yeah, I did say that at one point.
So, also, all of this courtesy of Men's Grooming Lounge, Algona, Iowa. You guys want to look like me? Men's Grooming Lounge. Sarah, I really apologize. That's a very bad marketing.
She wanted me to tell everybody that this is not a product of her work. It's 100% his plan.
We were talking earlier today, and I was like, I'm gonna look like such a piece of shit. And she's like, that I don't know how to take that. I go, it's no offense to your work. You do great work making me look like shit. I go, it's fine. You do fucking fantastic work.
She goes, actually, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, so hands down, you go see Sarah, Algona, Iowa, Men's Grooming Lounge.
Everybody's doing the Riley Green trend right now on TikTok.
Oh, is that what
Like
that
all
is?
the guys.
Hold on.
Yeah, but doesn't he have
That's
Riley
what-
Green?
Doesn't he have like
Isn't
a
that
little
his
soul
name?
patch too?
Isn't that his name?
Yeah, I've seen that around.
What's Riley Green?
Yeah,
It's like
right.
some country music song or something. All these women are watching this video and like making their
Because of
husbands
his
and shit
mustache.
shave their
Yeah.
beards into his stupid mustache.
What's his name?
Riley Green.
Yeah.
Riley Green.
Wait,
All the
you
women-
ladies haven't seen it at all?
No, but they're all over there. Ooh, what's
Yeah,
this?
oh, okay,
This
I'll
song?
see it.
What's the Riley?
I understand Jaden looking at it.
I see.
Comparison.
she's gonna be dealing with it for the next
Yeah.
fucking week.
He's going for like a Brooks and Dunn look.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Go get my cowboy hat.
Look at them. They're all swooning over there and shit.
I'm not even that fucking fat. I'm just short, so I look fat. It's so true, man. Short guy struggles again, man. I tell you what, being short is a motherfucker.
So
Everything's against you.
now,
Something's always too high.
after all this and seeing your face,
The belt buckle underneath your gut.
just digging in.
Fucking short man problems, man.
Now that you've gone through this ordeal tonight, so when are you gonna get that gym membership again? Because I know I know it's on your mind. Like, fuck,
Yeah, no, it's happening. Yeah, it's
you probably saw that for that
Dude.
first little fucking jiggle, and you're like,
Oh, dude, honestly, and it doesn't help that when I was in the chair, she had me like partially leaned back, and I was looking at myself like this, and I'm like, no.
That probably gave you some hope, actually. Like,
like-
okay, yeah, I am crunched down a little bit, so
Yeah, but
when
I
I
did-
straighten out, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, but I went through like 20 minutes of getting everything finished before I was able to sit up and go, okay, that's not as bad.
Fuck.
Dude, literally, I thought it was gonna be rough.
I thought you said we couldn't get chickens out here.
We can't. All right. You want to talk about the chickens? Let's talk about the fucking chickens. If we're gonna do,
I wasn't even talking about the chickens. I was talking about the goblin.
yeah, I know what you were fucking.
neck.
I know what you were fucking talking about. It's not even that bad. I'm not even that fat. No. How much you weigh, Jeremy?
No, I was just about to say that I feel bad because I actually weigh more than you.
Yeah, Jeremy weighs more than me. He's just
So do you-
taller.
Taller.
do you think that?
Again, I'm just fucking short, so I'm fat because I'm short.
Do you think that yours would be pretty bad if you shaved your face?
I think it would be bad, yeah. I mean, it would be bad in the mirror where I'm not going to shave my face.
Yeah.
What?
It'd be bad enough to look in the mirror where I'm not going to shave my face.
I wouldn't.
But I
'Cause you have to see it every
in the
day.
last 4 years. I have done it where I've been a very similar weight,
Yeah.
and
It's not nice.
it wasn't
It
nice.
hurts your feelings. For
I
a
don't think
second.
it was. Yeah, it wasn't nice, but I don't think it was terrible. I think I have a little further I could go.
Yeah.
A little fatter I can get before I'm like, God damn, that's horrible.
I mean,
But I'm not gonna sit there and walk around with a clean face.
if we're gonna judge double chins here, right? Okay, so that's a good look for you, bro.
That is honestly.
That is
Wait,
a good
do
look
you,
for
do
you.
you
like
ever
it.
pulled up?
That's a good look
Yeah.
for you. Here, let me see your phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Post it. I don't like.
We're gonna, dude. That's a fucking great look for
Yeah,
you.
you have to send it to me. I'll put it in this.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do one of these. Look at that handsome fucker. You should bring that back.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's the
I
year-
think I'm a little bigger than I was there.
It's the
Not
year-
not much, but just a little bit.
Remember,
Like
we
10,
just
10 pounds. 10 pounds bigger.
It
than I
definitely
was
looks
there.
like a good summer 2025.
you just got to keep your chin up, man.
Maybe. I mean,
gotta-
I'm also in the
Yeah,
market.
he's good.
Just gotta-
Just gotta walk around like this all the time.
Shoulders back, chin up. You're. Hey,
I'm also in the
muscle
market
memory.
for a gym membership, so maybe summer 2025 it might happen.
You know.
Wait, what do you mean you're in the market for a gym membership?
Well, I'm telling myself that I need to buy one, but I haven't bought one yet.
So
Right. Well, you know where to go.
Yeah, no, that's the place I'm going to go. It's just
the other
haven't.
thing is
I haven't walked through the door. It's a little intimidating.
when you
Well, I will say this: all the New Year, New Me people are gone already.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So now it's perfect. It's
yeah.
like a new March, new me.
dude, they make it to like last week in January, and then there's a few that trickle in. Dude, it's like wait,
Like us.
they're all gone.
There's definitely some new people in there still, but all the like the ones that were definitely there for the New Year, New Me shit are gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime my mama.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
I forgot about that.
Remember, you can't say a word for 30 seconds.
Take the headphones off; she'll know.
I can't say nothing. She's not gonna fucking answer. Is she?
No, she's not.
Maybe she will. Oh yeah.
Hello? Oh my God! What are you doing, child molester?
Mom, you're on KLYB. We're filming right now.
That wasn't 30 seconds.
Yeah, but she said what she needed to say. Hey, my question is, do you still love me?
Okay, my 30 seconds is almost up, isn't it? What are you doing?
Do you still love me?
I love you always.
Told you. It's a face only my mom will love. We're on there. We were talking about if my mom would still love me. So decided I was going to FaceTime you. Where are you guys at?
You got those special glasses. One of my employees retired today, so I'm at a retirement party for her.
Oh, sounds gay. I love you. I will talk to you soon.
There any youngins hanging around over there?
Squeeze your little cheeks right now. And pop your little
There's nothing little about them.
Hey, Mom, I'm with my friends. I got to go. Okay, love you. Bye. Hi, child molester.
100% first thing everybody thinks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you got to look the part.
All right.
Because you
No, there's nothing else there. Just sometimes you got to look the part, man.
You know what I always say?
What?
Not everyone with a mustache is a pedophile, but every pedophile has a mustache.
Ooh. I had to drop birthday treats off. Oh, this is some bullshit.
Did you just say half of them?
We'll get it. No.
Only half of them there.
Half birthday treats.
Just lost control.
Fucking half birthday.
Oh.
Half birthday.
What?
So that means they get half a treat each.
Apparently, fucking half birthday is a thing. But anyway, a summer birthday, don't get to do your birthday thing. Oh, so you get to celebrate half. Never got to do that when I was a kid. It was, you got a July birthday? You don't get to do birthday. You're fucked. Anyway, I had to drop Ruby's birthday stuff off at the school this morning on my way to my haircut.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking to myself the whole time, I'm like, it's a good fucking thing I didn't go to my haircut first because they might not buzz the door to let me in.
I wouldn't.
I got treats for the kids.
I promise I belong here.
God, it would have been so much better though if you showed up with that,
My
Yeah.
kids go to school here.
because you are pretty unrecognizable right now.
Dude, and that would have been
Honestly,
the thing.
yeah,
Is like,
if you weren't wearing, if I didn't already see you in those glasses,
yeah,
and I just like passed you in fucking
in public.
in Walmart is probably where you would be. I would not.
Tractor Supply.
I would
let's be
not
honest.
recognize you. I honestly, I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
No.
Or do you think you would have? It would be like it would have been like a serious double take. Like that guy looked like a fucking creeper version of Colby.
Yeah, that probably actually would have been like, I was like,
Because you would have,
no, is it?
if you would have
No,
passed
no
me
way, no.
and didn't recognize me, I would have immediately turned around and been like, and just waited for you to turn around. I'd be like,
If you were doing that, I definitely would have known it was you.
you don't think you would have recognized me, huh?
No, definitely not right away.
Hurts
Anyway,
my feelings. Thought we were better than that.
not right away. Anyway, maybe after the double take.
Have you ever seen him without a beard?
Brandon? Yeah,
You have?
I saw a picture of him without a beard.
No, him. If I have ever seen you, yeah, he
Oh.
shaved it once when I worked here last time. He shaved it once.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
hated it
I've
then.
seen pictures of you without a beard, but
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that has changed since
Yeah,
those
right.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, my beardless pictures are
Yeah. I'm a little older,
Yeah.
more wrinkles.
old wrinkly balls.
My face is fatter. Oh, well. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just got to change it up. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to
Sometimes
change
No,
it
I
up.
just told you that. I think it was a smart move by you
I think it
to
is.
do this,
I
especially
honestly
starting out
think-
your comedy career.
I think all three of us should go mustaches only this
Nope.
year.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I would do it this summer.
Yeah. This
Maybe.
summer.
Maybe. I'm not committing to it.
You're gonna want if you're gonna want to do it before summer starts. That way you
But
don't get
I
that
have
weird tan line.
I have a lot of obligations coming up as far as like pictures and stuff like that. Like I have to go to a middle school dance or an elementary school dance here in April, so I can't do it before then.
Why?
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait. Whoa.
Why do you got to go to elementary
I
school
got
dance?
asked to go
Easy.
to I got asked to go to my first daddy-daughter dance. I'm not a daddy, but my niece asked me because her dad's gonna be out of town. So
Okay.
but that's why I can't do
You're a
the
good dude.
mustache.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
I know what Brandon says about you.
I will say
You're
this:
a good dude.
when you go to the daddy-daughter dance with your daughter, dance with your daughter. Well, not your daughter, but
Wait, I don't have a daughter.
Your
I
niece.
will absolutely dance with my niece, but
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
There's some that don't, and it's just kind of weird.
really?
Yeah.
They just like stand on the side and be like, okay, go hang out with your friends.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens.
There was two dads there. They literally like set their kids off. They sat on the dance floor and just like
They were like playing Pokemon.
I think they were playing Magic the Gathering together or
No
something.
way.
yeah. The
I
one
don't
had
think they were
re-
actually,
dude,
but they
he
could have
had-
been.
He had really long. Did we even talk about the fact that we went to daddy-daughter dances?
No,
Yeah, we went to daddy-daughter dance last weekend.
we did.
Did you wash your shirt after? No.
No, but
Funny story too is he
did-
spilled sauce on it.
yeah. But see,
So we'll see it for next time.
But see, no, here's the thing: is I have a couple of them ready to go. Ace Hardware now. Ace Hardware has dry cleaning services.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that fucking weird?
I was in Ace Hardware a couple months. Well, it was after we went to the podcast awards, and I'm in Ace Hardware, and I was like waiting in this line to check out, and I'm looking, and it was like dry cleaner bags and like dry cleaning drop off station next to the paint, like the paint booth. You can take your dry cleaning in, and I'm guessing they ship it out somewhere because I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they do it.
No. Anyway, so daddy-daughter dance with your niece.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, what do I expect? Because
A lot of
I would
craziness,
say, I would say go all out,
a lot of running around.
dress up, get her a corsage.
well, I plan on doing something like that. Just
Yeah.
But I also there's a thing in the back of my mind too, like not to outdo her father as well.
Oh, it's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to make it her best dance ever, and then
Okay,
Well,
so
you
you
gotta
just
live up
you just-
to it.
yeah, well, Kim, what he would do, and then take it down by about 10%.
Yeah.
well, I know what he would do.
You got to remember, in her eyes, you're never going to top her dad. You know what I mean? So, like
Yeah, that'd be gay.
the next one, when he can go,
Just fucking face. I can't do this.
hey, you get back here. Quit fucking running. I said, lay down. Stop kicking.
Jesus,
Oh
Colby.
man,
Just living up to the whole grossness. Huh?
Oh, it'll be fun. You'll have a great time. Daddy-daughter dances are cool.
but I think the worst part is like you guys go to them, and you probably know a few more people than
Nope. I mean, I do. I do.
New
well,
one.
I know you do because you just will talk to anybody.
Oh yeah, you knew everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not everybody. I mean, let's
Oh
be
yeah, this
honest
guy
here.
was. He was 3 grades younger than me.
We fucking
We were really good friends.
yeah, we were real good. We were bestest of friends.
That's not.
We went out to eat beforehand. There was like 4 fucking people in the restaurant.
If
he
you're
knew.
gonna mock me, at least make it. That's not how I sound at all. Made me sound like a fucking 3rd grader whining.
If you're,
would you like me to record you?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You man.
Oh, now I sound like a
Don't mock
pipsqueak.
me. Sound like me if you're gonna mock me.
Now I sound like a pipsqueak because I'm fucking short, huh? Is that what it is? I'm starting to think you guys are just jealous I grow a fucking great mustache.
It is a good mustache. It is good.
However, I am surprised you didn't do the whole chops into it though.
We
You
talked
should've-
about it.
Should have
She
done.
left them on the one side, and I was like,
No, I'm glad you didn't.
yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the chops just you're trying too hard.
So the chops, we talked about it when
With
the
Colby,
But with
he is a tryhard.
yes, but with your love of Joe Dirt, I'm surprised you didn't do it either.
Yeah.
well, we thought about it and we talked about it and we tried the one side. But here's the thing: I slicked the sides of the mullet down fucking tight, right? So once the mullet gets longer, if I grow the sides out and make it more like fluffy, then I'll bring the chops back into it and we'll.
Are you growing the mullet out long enough
Yes.
to
The fucking
be
lip.
Joe?
His lower
be-
What?
Be
It's so weird, dude. I'm so used to like the hairs like poking me as soon as I do that, and they're not there. I'm like, where'd they go?
Well, then but it's not. There's no hair, so like you can tell that it's like more. Your lower lip's more pronounced.
You know what's funny is she couldn't get the straight razor to cut there, so she's like, "Can you bite your lip?" I'm like, she's like, can you bite your lip?" I'm like,
oh man. Oh god.
Shit.
yeah, good times, man, good times.
I was just trying to ask if you were gonna do the dreads afterwards.
Oh,
like Joe
no.
Dirt.
No, I ain't doing no fucking dreads.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that.
There was a very like slim time in my life when I was like 13 when I thought like getting dreads would be cool, like being a white dude with dreads.
I think you should.
And
I
I
think
was
you.
like-
I think you would
And I was
pull
like,
it off.
nah, I'm not doing that.
Dreads, and no facial hair. I think would work perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
At this very moment,
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
and it's great because when you have dreads, you don't wash your hair.
dude, if I had no mustache whatsoever, I would
This is.
I
for
would not
science,
be okay
probably.
with myself. I would look worse than I do now.
Wait.
with no mustache.
Are those self-tinting glasses?
Self-tinting?
Well, like I don't know what they call those.
No, but they are
they
bifocals.
tint
Do you
and-
see like a little like hint of green or something? Is that what you're asking?
No, I was asking because that's what the really cool ones do.
No, they're not the tinting. They have the anti-glare, but that's about it.
You
God,
should get the
wish,
tinting ones for sure.
I wish there were bifocals though.
Dude,
That would be so much creepier.
I don't know. I don't think I could ever do the tinting ones because I've literally made fun of every pair I've ever seen ever. And even Timmy got tinting glasses, and I was like, Timmy, that's gay. And he's like, I know, but it's gonna come in handy. And I'm like, but it's gay. I don't know. I
mean,
can't
it's an
do
old person thing to do.
it. Whoa, trifocals. Do the whole. Yeah, here we go. I see it now. I don't need trifocals. I'm pissed though because the only reason I got glasses was because I'm sick of like the haze around all the lights.
I've heard this.
And when I first went and got my glasses the year
mean?
before, so I have astigmatism. So like every
see, like,
light has
rings
like a
and shit.
big haze around it. It's almost like I have a film over my eyes. Like when you look at lights after you come up from being underwater and you got water in your eyes.
Jeremy's like, you're not supposed to see rings and shit around lights.
No,
No,
do,
like
do you
they're,
see like a
like-
fuzzy haze around everything?
Lights are fuzzy.
Yeah, you have astigmatism then.
No, yeah, I knew that. I just didn't know
So
that was
that's what
I
is-
didn't know that was a thing. And it's really hard to drive at night in the rain.
Yeah.
Fuck that sucks.
Yeah. So I told him, I was like, I don't give a shit about reading something over there.
Oh, I
don't
can't
care.
do that either.
Can't read the words anyway. If I could see them,
But I want the fucking lights to be like crisp and clear so they're not all fuzzy and hazy. And then, yep, I know exactly what you need to look better. And I'm like, okay. And I told him, I was like, listen, last year it didn't work out right. You didn't get it right. And you didn't fix it. So I'm just telling you again,
You done
I
fucked up.
want the lights to be clear. That's the only thing I care about. I know exactly. Yep, you don't got to tell me again. I know exactly what you need to look better. I'm like, okay. Got my fucking new glasses. Are worse than last year. Fucking every light,
they're
dude.
worse?
Dude, every light is fucking just a big old fucking hazy ball around it. I'm like, I haven't went in there yet, but I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna call the guy stupid. And be like, who gave you a fucking degree? And I'm gonna look.
I would wait. I would wait.
I'm gonna go in looking
think
just
I
like
would
this.
wait. I think I would wait a couple weeks at least.
yeah, you probably
Before
should.
you
because-
go in anywhere and call somebody stupid.
No, I'm gonna go and looking just like this. I'm like, you, sir, I don't know who gave you a degree and said you know what you're doing, because you don't.
You're a stoop son
You
of
are
a bitch.
stupid, and I want it fixed full free now.
Why would you go? Just go somewhere else.
I don't know.
You look so defeated when you said that. I don't know.
I've only been in the glasses market for fucking 2 years, man. Give me a break. I'm new to this.
Me and Kylie, I don't remember where we were, but we were sitting somewhere, and I remember, or it was just like within the last week or so, and I was like, yeah, that sign is really hard to read, and I know that it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Like, I know for a fact that like top word should not be that hard to read.
yeah.
And it is. Like, I can, like, I focus on it and I read like the first two letters. I focus on the first two letters, and then I get like the next three or four, and then I focus on the last two, and then I can put it together what it says. But I can't just like look at it. And if it was on that wall back there at a certain size, like the shop towels, I can't read that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can now because I know what it says, but if I like, it takes me a second. To
Why don't you
focus
get
in.
glasses?
Pain in the ass.
Kinda.
Like, how? Just because you got to go and
One, setting up a doctor, like, don't do that.
So I did find out that it is as easy as just making a phone call. I always thought it was hard too, but
you don't even have to do that. You
you
just
just-
probably just go online and do it.
you and your online shit. Brandon doesn't
Yeah,
like
but
talking
what
to
if
people.
they're
He's, like,
good or they're
scared of
bad?
his cell phone.
What? How do I know if they're good or bad?
you got to go try them, and then you figure it out.
I mean,
Well, I know yours is bad.
you can look up.
There's
review-
been two.
Okay, so I don't want to totally shit on the guy. After I totally shit on the guy, I will say this. Clarity wise, I will say, like, I can read shit across the room perfect now. Like it's crystal clear reading, but the stigmatism part of it that fucks up all the lights is not good. And that was like my main focus. So he did the opposite of what I wanted, basically.
So he made you see better. You can read better.
Yeah, I mean everything else is crystal clear, but the fucking lights, especially at night driving, you know, because it's so bad that like both headlights of a car have such a big haze on them that it turns
Yeah.
into one big circle,
No,
Of
yeah,
light.
I know.
and
Yeah,
then it's got like these shooting star streaks that come out
Yeah.
even farther, and it fucks with you while you're driving. And then you look at like the lights like for a parking lot, every one of them is big and. It's
I honestly, for the most part, just thought that was part of seeing light.
It just pisses me off.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like-
I did too.
You know,
until
you should get glasses just so you could be like, holy shit. This is what regular people see.
I hope Colby's right because nobody's ever explained it to me in that aspect. And like, where like, I just thought, everybody saw like the streaks of light off of a light pole like that at night.
I think everybody sees like a little bit of.
Yeah, I don't think it's
haze,
gonna be like a fucking complete.
But I think what you guys see is like something that's completely debilitating and fucks your complete vision up.
Oh, driving in rain at night is
terrible,
miserable. Like I don't like doing it.
It was
It's
literally
bad.
2.5 years ago. TikTok for the fucking win. You ever seen those people that put the TikTok videos up where it's like, this is what a normal person sees. This is what somebody with autism sees or whatever. I literally watched one of those videos and it was like, what normal people see, what people with stigmatism see. And I go, oh, that's shit. That's what I see. That's what everybody else sees. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm making a fucking eye appointment. Fuck this. I got astigmatism.
By the way, I'm pretty sure people with autism see normally.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't even put two and two together, but like,
I disagree because I knew what he was talking about, but he was just picking a bad example.
Yeah. No.
did you mean to say astigmatism?
No, I was just giving examples.
Autism just came to mind.
I'm pretty sure that like when you're talking about stuff, like people with well, I guess it would be thinking, not seeing. Anyway, whatever. You know,
I have seen that though because there was one I saw the other day. It's if something about people you can like blur your vision. Like I can look at you and I can like blur you.
Yeah,
and I can do that. Apparently, not everybody can do that. I thought that was just something everybody could do.
Oh, like
but it's not good for you.
Like blur your vision, like crossing your eye kind of deal.
I guess, yeah. Or just like you just be staring at something, you can like blur it, so it's blurry.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I can do that.
Yeah, apparently you shouldn't. It's
bad for your eyes.
Isn't that like crossing your eyes though? Like, isn't that?
I mean, you can cross. Not exactly.
I guess.
I mean, it is. It looks like that, I suppose, but
yeah.
I don't. I mean, I could blur you without.
No, I can do it too.
When you're talking and I don't like what you're saying, I can just blur you with my eyes. I have a special gift. Blurry eyes.
How would that help? If I don't like what you're saying, I'll blur you with my eyes.
You know,
I just don't listen.
Turn it on me.
It wouldn't help.
It all comes back to me being fucking short.
I would still. I would still hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you have a selective hearing. Yep.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. You also have tinnitus now.
Tonight, well, not now. I've had it.
It's confirmed though. Now
it's confirmed. Yeah.
It's not confirmed unless it's through the VA.
That's when you know it's.
Once the
it's
VA
kind of like
says,
relationships.
okay.
Relationships. They're not actually real unless it's on Facebook.
Relationships.
Crack.
Let me get another beer.
This is me, my Bush Light.
And fucking drinking the tall boys tonight.
Yeah, so I was like, I haven't had a tall boy in a while.
Tall boys are
I
good.
go through the shorties pretty quickly.
I like the tall boys like when I first start drinking, when I'm drinking them fast.
Yeah.
Or it's like wintertime where they don't get warm.
Yeah, well, usually like on Thursdays on May is usually tall boys.
I hate tall boys when we're standing in the water out at like State Park. Like my koozie gets wet, my drink's usually like in some sort of like water. And then they get so hot so fast.
See, you just gotta drink it faster.
Well,
I usually don't have that problem.
I don't have that problem until after I'm done with like 6 of them. Then I start getting like full, so they don't go as fast.
And also, you're usually just a part timer on the lake.
Yeah, part timer.
What?
You're only there for a few hours.
Yeah, part timer.
What do you mean?
Not all day. You show up like we get there at like 11. You get there at like 1:30.
That's not the one time.
No.
Actually, there 2 times.
I said actually.
When I two timed it 2 times.
Well, so that one time was because you guys didn't even.
I'm not even thinking of a specific time. I have no idea.
I'm thinking of the time when he was all like, my stomach, I just don't feel good, guys. Just leave me alone.
I mean, that time makes sense because we got out on the lake, like we were just camping and got on the
Yeah,
lake. And
we got out there late.
yeah.
So what's another time that you could reference? That
Every time.
which specifically
Every has there ever been a time
for one.
let me talk. Has there ever been a time
Hey, Colby, easy.
Talking.
has there ever been a time where you've came out on the lake and we have not been there
Okay,
and then showed up after you?
no, but listen,
That wasn't supposed to start an argument.
I live on the opposite side. You guys
Yeah.
live
No,
right by the
I
lake.
agree.
Why don't you ever
But-
invite us to State Park?
You guys literally live by the lake. I do not.
When was the last
I
time
was just
you went
saying-
and invited us?
I was just saying
You jerk.
we have a few more adult sodas on the lake before you get there. Then, so tall boys and all that makes sense.
No.
Playing catch up. He was trying to give you a compliment and you were getting all fucking.
Yeah, you're
They're
getting
not
all
shit.
fucking,
I was just. I
you're
was,
all getting up. When?
He's getting.
When the fuck did that happen?
His age.
actually, it was never actually quite like that.
His age is catching up to him. He's starting to
You're
get
getting all
grumpy.
fucking grumpy and
Yeah.
shit.
I never fucking did that back when I was very youngin'. But you never go to State Park and invite us. So we invite you every time we're there. You never invite us.
I never go there unless you guys invite me.
Well,
Well, and
Well,
that's the thing.
what?
We also never go there unless Colby and Jaden are going to be there because I feel like it's weird to just go out there and stand without a boat near you.
It is kind of weird. Yeah.
Unless you have the inflatable fucking.
Well, yeah, we did do that day. I
Dude,
forgot.
we
Yeah.
did it a couple
Yeah, but I
times
feel like
last
just
year where I was
carrying
like,
that out there with nothing, like, still, even without a boat,
no.
that's still kind of
no,
weird.
I think.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
that one thing was kind of cool though.
Yep.
The one you had last time, not the lily pads, but the big thick fucking.
Yeah, the new pad I bought.
That one's not as
Dude.
weird.
When we carried that out the last couple times we went out there, I literally was like, I watched people watch me pump it up, and then we walked out from shore,
the
and I
giant
literally
pump.
was thinking in my head, these motherfuckers are judging me for not having a boat. Little do they know,
I have two.
I have two.
One doesn't move from its current location, but
Yeah, I just felt like the whole time I was being judged for not being a boat owner at the beach. I was getting the.
that was such a smug look.
I
The
was
like open mouth, like
I was trying to. Can you believe?
Don't judge me when I sip on my scotch.
Can you believe these people are clogging up the boat zone without having a boat?
You do the smug look pretty good.
Well, you know,
You're quite a hoity-toity bitch.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You're kind of hoity-toity bitch.
I target the hoity-toity kind.
You target them?
I mean,
They make you.
you didn't hear me say that.
That's. Oh.
I said, quit running. Just living my best life. That's all it is.
I don't know if
There's gonna come a time where I'm literally
Can
too
we-
old to be acting this fucking.
no. I can literally see you.
Or do you think I'm gonna hit like a point where like I can literally take it even farther because I'm an old guy and
Yeah, you're gonna be
everyone's
in your
just
upper
gonna.
80s, and you're just gonna be a fucking weirdo.
I'm like, hey,
Jaden's still gonna be mad at you.
hey, I went to high school with your grandpa. Hey, how you?
You're looking mighty cute.
walking in to go get breakfast.
He always was a looker.
Walking in to go get breakfast at like at 7's. I'm gonna hold the door for some young girl. Be like, hey there, sweet cheeks. See, you don't got a man with you today.
Walk into your car alone tonight?
You want to join us, an old feller like me, for breakfast?
Over under is set at 10 for how many times you get pepper sprayed in your life.
Over.
I'm already at 2, so
Over for sure.
I'm already at 2.
Military train doesn't count.
Well, then I'm at 1.
You're still
I'm still at 1. Still at 1. And it was by a cop.
Oh yeah, I do know that story. But you weren't the target.
It was by accident. I was saving a girl from a guy that was being rapey. So Hey, you call me a raper, fine. But you know what? I save people from being raped.
Save people from being raping.
It is what it is. Yeah, that's a good story. I think I told that on the podcast like long time ago.
I don't think you did.
No?
We went to breakfast, and that was the first time I heard it because doesn't the owner over there know, or they were a cop then or something?
Oh yeah. I did tell her at breakfast.
Yeah,
because it was him, the owner. He was the one that sprayed the pepper spray.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and then when it was all done and everything was over, he goes, "Don't get in the shower, and if you do go in the shower, bend over at your hips 90 degrees and let the water run off your face." I've totally forgot to do that. So my dick was burning like fucking crazy, man. It was like I had everything all at once down there is what it felt like.
Went to the doctor. What is this? It's urethritis again, Colby.
Urethritis. It was like early high school. I must have been like a freshman or something. But my dad had a couple people over and they were out in the garage behind the house and they had the music fucking blaring. And it was like me and I don't remember if Tempe was there, if it was just me or whatever, or Ryan maybe. But we were in my room and I see these headlights and taillights like slow rolling in front of the house. So I looked out my bedroom window and it was a cop. And I'm like, fuck, I could hear Dad's music fucking blare. So I ran out of the door and I was running down the sidewalk to the garage to tell Dad to like turn it down. The cops are coming. And all of a sudden I hear, freeze. And I'm like, oh shit. And at the same time, my dad opened the door to go, Dad, the cops. And he's like, what'd you do? And I'm like, nothing. And he's like, what do you? And so
even
like,
back then he looked like a raper.
so then the cop came up and they were like, we got reports suspicious activity in this area, whatever. And I'm like, no, like I literally was telling my dad that the cops are driving around the house to turn the music down. And he's like, oh, okay. And then we heard this, get out of the car, from my neighbor's house. And we're like, oh shit. So the cop took off running and we were all standing outside like, let's go see what the fuck's going on. So we walked into her backyard and in her driveway, there's this dude in the front seat holding onto the steering wheel. And this cop is beating the shit out of him with a fucking nightstick. Just like, get out of the car. Boom. Get out of the car. Boom. Went on for like 5 minutes. And he finally there was like 3 or 4 cops and they were pulling on him, couldn't get him out of the car. So he radioed and he's like requesting civilian assistance or whatever. And we're like, oh shit, they're going to kick us out of here. And after like,
he doesn't understand what civilian assistance means.
What assistant means.
Am I a civilian?
Like the way that it came out, we were all like, we thought they were going to like tell us we had to fucking leave. And all of a sudden they're like, hey, can you guys help us? And we're like, fuck yeah.
And that's how a cop died that night. They all walked away.
So me and my uncle went to the passenger side of the car. He got in the front seat. I got in the back seat. And we just started delivering haymakers to this fucking dude's face. Literally just beating the living fuck out of him. And he was high on meth. And
yeah, that'll
he had
Can't
this
feel shit on that.
He had this fucking gorilla grip on the steering wheel, and he had his fucking toes like curled around the brake pedal. He was holding on so fucking tight, and he was butt naked, totally naked. And
how was his hog?
Dude,
Colby's back there beating him hard.
I don't even
beating the shit out of this guy.
Honestly,
you know what you mean.
Honestly, I don't even remember if I looked or not. But
yeah, right.
You looked.
I mean,
you fucking looked for sure.
You're like, I'm curious.
I mean,
that's decent.
I mean, normally everyone's gonna go, oh damn, he's got a fucking hog, or oh, got him beat. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you had a big one because people like that always got the fucking hammers.
But honestly, I can't remember. I can't. I know I saw it because I'm getting to the part of the story that I fucking think's the best. We were beating the fucking shit out of this guy, and as me and my uncle are fucking, literally, it was like
fucking him.
It was like taking turns
Taking his
driving,
dick?
fucking, like the,
There I was with my finger in his ass.
you know, like the guys that used to set up like the old circus tents where there'd be like 5 of them with hammers and they'd take turns like boom, 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 like a circle beating the stakes in.
Jerk.
Like the cartoons.
It was me and my uncle had a rhythm, dude. It was like I'd hit him, he'd hit him, I'd hit him. Just getting this guy off, right? I said that on purpose because they're making fun of me. Anyway, so we fucked this dude up. And while we're punching him, the fucking cops on the driver's side were reaching in, pepper spraying the fucking hell out of this guy. I mean, it was like 3 or 4, and it got to a point where I started coughing and I couldn't see, and I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. And I got out of the passenger side in the back, and I came around, and just as I came around, they had gotten him out, and it was a gravel driveway, and he was butt naked, and they had him face down, and they were trying to
Ass
get
up.
his arms.
Ass up.
Of course.
And the cops go, let's get him out, let's get him down here at the end of the driveway to cuff him. So they fucking pick him up by his arms, and they drag him down the driveway, butt naked, the gravel driveway, and his dicks and balls are just getting fucking molested by the gravel driveway, dude. And he's like yelling, my dick, and they're fucking dragging him. And as soon as they got him like behind where the car is, the one cop, instead of putting his knee in his back, put his knee like right on the dude's tailbone and just
Dug his dick in.
drove the dude's dick and balls right into the fucking rocks. And then they were trying to get him handcuffed, and there was literally 6 of us trying to get this guy's arms behind his back. And when they finally got one, they were trying to get the other, and I like thought I had his arm, and I gave it like a huge fucking pull like this, and I had one of the cop's arms, and I pulled the cop straight off of the guy. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And they finally got him in handcuffs, and I was like, Jesus, like my face is starting to really burn. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna be fucked up. But I got like I got to get out of jail free card from that deal.
You used it twice.
I did use it twice.
Mm-hmm.
The cops showed us his fucking mugshot from like the next day, because they took him to the hospital first, and then they took him the next day. Dude, this dude's face, he like both eyes swollen shut. His lips looked like fucking Kylie Jenner. Fucking, it was terrible. Like we fucked his face up bad.
Should have seen his dick.
Should have took a mugshot of his dick, because I bet that was fucked up.
It was
too.
red from all the beatings.
It's fucking rubbed raw. From the rocks. From the rocks. It was rubbed raw from the rocks.
There's some wild. They
People will
can
take bullets and
withstand.
shit.
My buddy's got a brother that lives in a big city, and he's like part of like the SWAT team or whatever. So they see a lot of that shit, and he sends them pictures. And one guy was like, one picture they sent was a guy after he had got a knife that fucking stabbed from the top down, straight down through his forehead, basically like the top of his head, forehead, and like missed everything, went behind his eyes, behind his nose, and like came out the top of his mouth.
No.
And the guy would like showed up at the fucking hospital, or walk there with that.
Yeah,
and they
that's
were all fucked
It's-
up. And the other one, the guy, like, he was all fucked up on, I don't know if it was meth or what it was, but just like burnt his face on the stove, just held it there, couldn't feel it, just his whole side of the face looked like the Batman. Like,
Dude, there was at least 6 of us, and we weren't even budging that guy, getting him out of the car. Like, I remember seeing his toes like death gripped on the fucking brake pedal, and I'm like, Jesus
Fucking weird.
Christ, dude.
nobody
Don't
thought
do
from,
meth.
I mean, you said you were in the back seat. You never thought like maybe like a chokehold would be best? Cut off some air
Dude,
circulation.
I was a freshman, and I had a free pass from the cops to punch this guy in the face. I wasn't joking anybody. I was fucking throwing haymakers, dude. I was hitting this guy, and I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, fuck, man, I've thrown like 12 punches, and this dude's still awake.
It felt like shit for not actually doing anything to him.
God, I'm a bitch.
like, I was like, man, like, that was literally everything. I was like, fuck, I need to go to the gym.
And here you are again.
Dude, but I was pretty tough little fucker in high school, you know, I wasn't very heavy. Yeah, look
He
at
fucking
look at how
carried
tough.
around a skateboard everywhere I
Yeah,
went.
look at how tough that
With
little
his etnies.
bastard is. Hey, it's enough out of you. I thought I told you to wait in the truck.
That's way worse. Still worse. You were just used to it back then.
Hey, she knew exactly what she was getting into.
Now this is like
She acts like it's so out of the realm of what I would do. She knows what's happening. She married this. She knew exactly what she was getting into. Love you. Yeah. You like that? You like that? Yeah, goddamn, you like that? Mm. Why don't you go wait? in the
Wait,
truck?
turn your
I'll
head
be
just
there.
slightly to the right.
I'll be there in a minute.
Hey,
Hey,
tilt your head down. There you go.
no, I don't want
Look
to do
up at the camera.
Wait, put the mic down a little bit. Let's get a full frontal.
All right. Well, that's time. Time
That's
to go.
that's all the fucking shenanigans we have for you
There's
guys.
all the shenanigans. Yeah.
Well, hey boys, it's been fun.
Yeah. It was. This was different, for sure.
It was different.
And we have to do this
Get used to it.
for a couple of weeks at least.
Get used to it because this look is staying around.
I
and it looks
don't think I
good.
can ever get used to this.
I hope so.
It's staying. It's
I
staying
hope
around.
so. I wanted to. I think.
I'm
I
gonna
think
keep
it
it for a
is
while.
good overall.
It's a great look, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
I think it is good for
Hey.
you overall.
All of you that are listening and watching right now, if you like my look, make sure you drop a comment and let us know.
Also, if you are just listening, I think you should go watch this. So
You
can
should
see
go
this
watch
fucking
it.
hideousness.
Head over to YouTube and check out the full podcast video and let us know what you think of my new look. Damn, girl. All right, that's it.
All right.
Hey,
Love
we
you guys.
love you guys.
KLYB, bye.
KLYB, bye.
I was trying to tell you about that real shit, boy. Real shit, boy.
Been around, burn out, blow it to the penthouse. Shotty's going crazy, then they quiet like a church mouse. Lambo